What's up, guys? Chef Jeff, this dope cooking show. Look, I am headed to Texas Whipfest 2024, and I am loaded down. I am ready to go. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Do you hear me? So I'm gonna give you guys some footage of what we are, what I'm be doing all day today. We're gonna do some meal prep. Again, y'all said y'all want a meal prep, so let's do it. Why not? So we're gonna do some meal prep, and but we're gonna see these cars. We're gonna see some of this racing. So I just wanted to let y'all see some of what we got going on. We've been working hard. I've been working with my buddies to get his stuff ready for the show, and I'm talking about in a major way. Like, we pulled it all off. So I just want to let y'all know that it is Whipfest Saturday, and that's where Chef Jeff is. Don't call me, because I ain't going to answer. Peace. It's your guy, Chef Jeff, this dope cooking show, and I told y'all, it's Saturday, Texas Whipfest 2024. I'm out here. I am out here. Do you hear me? I'm talking about minding my business, big chilling. If you hear some music in the background, everybody got their music up, cars is pulling in. It's gonna be a whole situation, So yeah, every year I come to this car show, drag race, and I just hang out all day. I got water, I got me some shade. This year I did it a little different. I'm gonna cook me some food, because food out here be a little pricey. But the main thing is that I'm gonna have fun. It's hot. It's hot, and so I'm gonna be out here probably all day long. So hydration is important, right? Comfortable shoes is important, and comfortable clothes. Normally I would wear jeans or something like that. Not this year. I got a short. Got my legs out. Don't tell Doc. Yeah. But everybody out here. What's up, guys? Chef Jeff, this dope cooking show. Hey, welcome. Look, hey, we back again. Tuesday again, folks. All right, 5:30. So call your friends, tell them to get your pen and paper out. Let's get ready to get started, okay? What's up, guys? If you are here, then you heard that I, Chef Jeff, has a cooking show, and it's called This Dope Cooking Show, and it airs Tuesday at 5:30. So tell your friends, tune in. All right. What's up? How y'all doing? I got a little sunburn. I don't know if you can tell, but I was in the sun all weekend. I'm talking about, we burnt up. But I did my best. You know what I'm saying? I did the best I could with what I had. I had my hat, I had my water. I was out here. You know what I'm saying? Texas Whipfest 2024 went down in a major way. I had a blast. I'm talking about a ball. I did nothing all day. Well, I'll take that back. I cooked. I went out there and I set up, right? Because I'm Chef Jeff, and I was gonna be there all day, and I was gonna be hungry. And so the thing with this particular event is you have to pay cash to get in, but everything else is card only, right? So if you go to the ATM and get all your cash out for the day, well, you got a pocket full of cash, but you can't spend it on nothing, right? So I decided I couldn't remember which one was which, so I decided just to take my own food. Like, I'm a chef. I got my shout out to Alpha Life Motorsports. I was able to hang out with those guys all day. Actually, I hung out with them all week. So I spent like the week down at the shop, getting some of the cars ready, lending a hand, you know, because if I ain't cooking, I'm working on something because I work with my hands. And so I was able to be down there helping them get everything lined out. So that was an awesome learning experience for me. The pressure of crunch time, just, you know, being like, oh, we got to go over here, get this, we got to go to this shop, get this, got to pick this up, got to come back, put this on, see if this works. If it don't work, we got to go back. Like, that is pressure. And that's, you know, crunch time. So everybody that I pretty much follow experienced that same thing, but I was able to pitch in this time and help Alpha Life Motorsports out. I appreciate the opportunity, fellas. I had a ball. And so that crunch time experience, that pressure, is just like being in the kitchen when it's on a dinner rush or a lunch rush. You know what I mean? You got to focus. You got to get in tune. You got to lock in, and you got to make sure that you complete the job, whatever that task is for the moment. You know, for me, it's, you know, knocking the screen down. You know what I'm saying? But in a shop, in a performance shop, is making sure that task is done all the way to the end, making sure that, you know, what you do is done correctly, is properly checked, all of that. So I had a blast. So you'll be seeing footage throughout the show of me at the track just hanging out. So yeah, I pulled up with the squad. We set up. I set up. We'll start frying fish, right? So best fish in the city, I stand on it. So I start frying fish. I didn't take the trailer. Trailer's in the shop. So, you know, I fried fish the way I got started. Potting the propane burner. Got started doing it that way. So that's how we went out there and fried fish. I fried fish till everybody was full, basically. So I spent most of the day doing that, hanging out, walking around, seeing some of the cars, seeing some of the people that I see once a year. There's a guy that I see, and we always see each other at Whipfest. And ever since the second one that I ever been to, we've been kind of like, you know, just back and forth, just, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Just kind of just good people. I don't even know the guy's name, but he know my face. I know his face when I see him, and he there every year, and I'm there every year. So it was a blast. It was a blast. I left home. I left here at like 8. I left here at like 10 o'clock. Nah, it was like 9:45. I left home at 9:45, and I didn't get back until 10 p.m. all day. When I say all day, I was out there all day long. So I enjoyed myself. I had a ball, met some new people, made some new acquaintances. People was shocked to see me out there frying fish. Everybody pull up with their grill, they barbecuing, they grilling. You know what I mean? They got nachos and stuff like that at the little concession area, but nobody was frying fish. Now they had a stand over there that was frying fish last year. I didn't go over there to see if they was doing it this year, but nobody was frying fish off the back of their truck, but this guy. So I had some folks walk up and was like, bro, you frying fish? Like, what's up? Like you can I get a plate though? One guy watched me set the whole setup. When I pulled up, set up my tent, opened up the back of my truck, start filling, you know, pot with grease and turn the burner on, getting the grease hot. He watched me the whole time, and then as soon as he seen what I was pulling out of that grease, I heard him. He's like, man, they do it over there frying fish. I And so the murmur started, right? And then shortly after I probably got the second batch done, everybody was kind of eating, just chilling under where I was at. Dude rolled over, was like, "Hey man, I don't eat pork or beef, man. You mind if I buy like a fish plate off of you or something?" I'm thinking, absolutely. What we talking about here? Let's go. So shoot, I charged him 20. Shoot, 3 or 4 or more of his buddies came over. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And I gave him a card. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Networking out here. Eat the fish. Best fish in the city, I promise you. He was like, bro, that is good. He came back and got another. So made a couple of dollars on the side because I was out there chilling. You know what I mean? So like I said, totally enjoyed myself. I had a ball. So the BS3 network, so I did a little video snippet, and they said Chef Jeff, the king of meal prep. And I thank you. I appreciate that so much. If you call me the king, let me be the king, and I'll be that. Okay, so look, meal prep is where it's at, guys. We're gonna do it again. Like I say, it's fun for me. I always, end up getting challenged one way or another. It's cool. That's how I learn. This is a constantly learning industry. It's constantly changing. It's constantly stuff being added. There are always new chefs coming into the game with a different mindset. So just always find something new. So today we're gonna do something. We're gonna do one with a twist, and then we're gonna do one regular. So this is a smoked cauliflower chimichurri bowl. Strictly a vegan deal, but for me, I'm gonna add a little protein to mine, and I'm gonna do some ground turkey. I found a chorizo flavored ground turkey and a taco flavored ground turkey at my favorite store, where Walmart Market. And so we're gonna try that out. Now chorizo, but it's ground turkey, so why not? So we're gonna put some chorizo on, some ground turkey, some flavored ground turkey on one of them, right? So we're gonna do 2 of those. We're gonna knock that out, and we're gonna get straight to the business. So call your friends, tell them we on. It's 5:30. Where y'all at? Get your pen and your pad out, because we finna meal prep. We're gonna keep this train rolling. So let's go. Okay, so we have our mess in place, as you can see over my shoulder. We are doing a smoked cauliflower chimichurri bowl. In that bowl the base is rice. You can choose which one you want. Today we have, I seen some rice in the store, right? So I just wanted to try some stuff. And I'm telling you, it's something to it when the folks say don't go in the store hungry, because you be going to the store doing too much. I went in the store and was doing too much this morning. I was just like, that might be good, that might be good, that might be good. Tripping. So look, I'm making one for me, one for Doc. So I got chicken flavored rice. I never had it, so I'm gonna try it and see what it tastes like. And then we got some jalapeno rice. I know Doc like that, so it's gonna be fire for real for her. We're gonna do the black beans, right? Just simple black beans. I don't like them, so that's why there's only one can. We're gonna do our slaw mix, real simple. We got some veggies, got some avocado. It's gonna be real simple, guys. But like I said, I'm gonna be extra and add some ground turkey meat in there, right? Don't shoot me, but I be hungry. So, like I said, we got the chorizo flavored and the taco flavored turkey meat. We finna try it out, see what happens. Why not? It'll be a first on this dope cooking show. And then for those of you that are not fully with the vegan stuff, this is your opportunity to add your protein of your choice. I chose ground turkey. You can add chicken. I don't know if salmon to go with it, but you can add chicken. You can add ground beef, ground bison, whatever. It's your dish, right? So we're gonna add a little ground turkey meat with a little Mexican flair to it. Boom, we might have us something. So we're gonna find out, right? So y'all lock in. All right, guys, we back. And so we're going to start first with this cauliflower, because the cauliflower is going to take the longest to get done, because we're going to do it and we're going to roast it, right? So you're supposed to put it in the oven, but it is way too hot in Texas to turn on this oven. So we're gonna modify the recipe a little bit, and we're going to put it in our air fryer situation, right? And that's gonna get it where we need to be. Like I told you, I got a bunch of kitchen gadgets, and so this particular one is gonna basically it's going to roast it like a rotisserie chicken. So it'll be good and roasted once we get done. So that's what we're gonna do. So this particular, so we want to use this. I not only bought one head of cauliflower, which I'm so glad, because I was gonna do too much. I was gonna do this, and I was gonna do some fried cauliflower wings. Man, Doc got me hooked on them. I tease her because I'd be like, it's always a bag of them here somewhere. It's always a bag of cauliflower. Like you go to the store, you get toilet paper, you get water, you get toothpaste, and then a bag of cauliflower wings. That's her thing. That's her favorite. So that's what she be on. It's always a bag here somewhere. I'm telling you. I can go right now out to my garage or open this freezer, and it's a bag of cauliflower wings there. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's an inside joke. So anyway, so basically what I'm doing is going around that stalk. Can you see that? We're going around that stalk, and we're just gonna make little pieces. Just little pieces out of our cauliflower. So you might want to cut them in half, or you might want to leave some of them like this. I kind of want them to be small so they can be bite sized, right? Because everything that you're gonna put in this bowl is gonna end up being a lot. You'll see once we get to the end of it, but I just kind of want to keep it small. This will probably give us enough cauliflower for probably 4 bowls. Yeah. So we'll do some. We're gonna do 2 with no meat and 2 with meat. How about that? Nah, just 1, because that 1 I'm gonna eat it as soon as we get through. I'm gonna eat them right as soon as this show is over. That's gonna be my lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it at the time. So this is how we do our cauliflower like this. And so once we get done with this, we'll wash it, right? Because I want to wash it when I first got it, right? But I want to double wash it because you can never be too careful. You can never be too safe. And so all I'm doing is going around the inside of that stalk and just pulling it off like so. I'm just pulling it off real easy. And sometimes you can catch some that's already, it's good enough for you right there. See? There we go. So we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna wash our cauliflower off and we'll season it. So this is one of those season. So it's supposed to be smoky, right? And so of course we could do something crazy like throw it on the grill, but I didn't fire the grill up and it's 100 degrees here in Texas today. So we're not gonna do that. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna use a combination of some things that's gonna give us our smoky flavor, right? And so remember last week I showed y'all that Tabitha Brown smoked seasoning with the sugar in it. So we'll use that. We'll use some smoked cauliflower, some smoked paprika, and then our regular, just seasons that we use, right? And so we're gonna put this into the air fryer oven situation and let it do its thing with those seasonings on it. And when it come out, it'll be smoked flavored, right? And you can even go as far as to add like liquid smoke if you want. Now that ain't my thing. I'm not a fan of the liquid smoke. It just, I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe I haven't mastered it yet. When that's cool, that's fine. But this particular, I just can't. I don't know. I just ain't. I would rather turn my grill on before I buy some liquid smoke. But anyway, I digress. That's my rant for today. So as you can see, this one head of cauliflower turned out to be this much. Now you can cut it small if you want to, or you can not. It's totally up to you and what you're doing. But this will work for me because it's gonna give me a nice amount to put on them bowls and make it colorful. Once we get through, because you season it right, you're gonna have red cauliflower or orange cauliflower, right? You season it right. You gotta season it right though. So here we are. That's our cauliflower. And then we're gonna pull it over here and wash it off. We're gonna wash it and rinse it a couple of times. And then we'll go to our next thing. So what the next thing we'll do is, while this is washed and drying and chilling, we're gonna do our chimichurri sauce. So that way we get that out the way and it can start playing together because all them flavors get together. It's gonna be amazing. So, of course, you want to make sure you wash thoroughly all of your cauliflower. Cauliflower does hold water, so you want to give it a minute to drain once you do that. And we'll go to the next thing. Let me wash our cutting board off and get this out the way. So y'all, remember I was telling y'all about, so last week I was ranting about the stuff I watched on TV, and some of y'all didn't get it. Somebody was like, "You doing too much talking. This is my show." Oh well, turn it off. But anyway, somebody asked, I was online, Facebook, and somebody was talking about the exact same documentary I was talking about. So it caught folks off guard. I'm telling y'all, it caught people off guard. They was not ready, and that's why I'm telling you, it caught me off guard. I was not ready for all that to happen. But anyway, the person that I was talking to was like, "Dude, I was not ready for that. I just didn't see that coming." I was like, "Yeah, nobody did." Nobody thought that's what the show, the movie was. I mean, the documentary was going to be about. Nobody thought that. So anyway, I'm glad some people was able to check it out. Clean our cutting board off. Freshed up. Fresh cutting board. You ever go to the store and then you leave out the store, you forget something, and then you be like, "Man, I'm not going back and get that because it'll last what we got." Happens to me every time. I'm talking about every time. I went to the store today and I got everything I needed, but some of the stuff. So I missed some things. It was on my list, but I forgot. I be trying to be mental, go in the store without a list, or like a physical list. I be tripping. It's okay though. So we got our cauliflower draining. It's chilling. We're gonna come back and season that in a minute, but until then, we're gonna start off with we're gonna do our chimichurri sauce, right? And this is gonna be simple, guys. It is a mix of parsley. It's a mix of parsley, cilantro, garlic, and onion and pepper. That's gonna be in our chimichurri sauce. For our liquid, we're gonna use red wine vinegar, and olive oil. That's it. That's all that makes. Oh, oops, we got two things. So we also got to add our. So it says to add oregano, but I always add Italian seasoning to mine, and then a little salt. But we're gonna see how it tastes without the salt. Here we go. So those are our basic ingredients for our chimichurri, and we're gonna get that rolling. I'll get it rolling. So because everybody ain't hip, everybody don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? People may not like chimichurri until they taste it. I didn't know I liked it until I tasted it. And I tasted it in Puerto Rico. They had it on the mofongo dish that I had, and man, talking about amazing. What? I didn't know I was getting myself into. He was like, "You want some sauce?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Chimichurri sauce?" And I was like, "What?" I didn't know what he was talking about. But I soon found out. Man, chimichurri is a lick. So I've done it before where I put it in a food processor, and then it turned out kind of, like I said, for lack of a better term, like baby food. It looked like baby food. So I was like, okay, we're gonna have to figure it out and do it a different way. So we're just gonna do it straight like they tell you to do it. Okay, that way you don't mess up. So we're gonna go with a little bit of oil, probably half a cup of oil, half a cup. Let's do equal ratios: half a cup of oil, half a cup of red wine vinegar. Start it off. And then start it that way, and then you adjust the flavor as you need. Okay, so we got our red wine vinegar and our oil. Oil and water don't mix still in 2024. Yeah. All right. So then from here, what we'll do is we'll start cutting up our vegetables. So, because like I said, I ain't gonna make a lot, but I'm gonna make enough. Because I think I might go and get some steak later and throw this over the steak. Let me tell y'all something. This over steak and chicken, oh my goodness. I'm just saying, don't knock it till you try it. All I'm saying is don't knock it till you try it. Because I knocked it before I tried it, and I had to eat my words. Because what? Oh my God, it was amazing. So you want to really, really, you want to kind of like fine chop your cilantro and your parsley. Chopping it, cutting up, releases the smell and releases the flavor into the oil and vinegar once you mix it all together. But it's not gonna give it that baby food look, but it'll give it like a fresh made look. And you'll see what I'm saying later. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about here later. So we got some of that. And of course, this was washed before I put it on the camera. Washed and dried this first, because I ain't know how long y'all was gonna take y'all to get here. So I had to hurry up and had to go and do some stuff before y'all got here, because I ain't know if y'all was coming or what. I had to see. Plus I was still kind of, I'm gonna tell y'all, I was outside in that sun all day Saturday, and I'm telling you, I was not able to be of any service on Sunday because I was done. So I'm talking about, I wasn't heat beat, but I was just tired. I did very good with being hydrated. I had 2 cases of water. I had 2 big old jugs. It shows y'all my jug, what I drink water out of. I had 2 of those, plus 2 cases of water. And then them waters was 40. They were 40 bottles a piece. So I came home with probably about 20. I came home with like almost a case. So the 1 case, now mind you, I was sharing this amongst about 10, 15 people. So we was all drinking water. We was all trying to stay hydrated up in that thing. So yeah, that's how we did that. So here's what we got so far. I know. Don't worry, just stay with me. Stay with me. It's gonna be all right. I'm telling you. I'm like, what? Now he putting grass in the oil. Don't worry, just stay with us. Our cutting board up again. Clean up our area. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I wasn't no good. My body was like, hey, bro, you gonna sit down today? And I'm like, yes, sir. Sure will. And yeah, it was another one of them Sundays where I just kind of laid around. Now, my sabbatical is about to come to an end, so them laying around Sundays gonna be over with. But I have definitely, I'm talking about to the max, enjoyed myself. Being able to be where I wanted to be on Sunday versus where I had to be. That makes sense? So anyway, let's be done there. So with our onion, we want to dice some onion. We want small dice, fine dice, the onion. Now, if you're not a big onion person, that's cool. That's on you. I like them, and I want them, so I'm gonna eat them, and I'm gonna put them in there. Now, and I'm telling you, it just, so what happens is once you add all of these, it just makes it colorful, makes it look good. And then you're gonna be like, oh, look at that, check that out. So all the different colors in there. Oh, you know what? I forgot one ingredient. And I forgot about it. Oh, there we go. 2 ingredients. Lemon juice, lime juice. Depends on how you feeling. You can use either one. I'm gonna use a little bit of both. Because I'm feeling froggy. So we're gonna put a little bit of onion in there. That's gonna give a color. That red pepper is gonna give a color as well, right? And then we're gonna add some garlic in there too. Fresh garlic in there. And that's gonna add everything we need in that thing. So all them colors gonna come together. It's gonna look good, and then once you taste it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I've been tripping. I've been missing out." And I'm gonna be like, "Yep, you was." I ain't gonna talk about you, but I'm gonna tell you, you missing out. Now, like I said, you could just throw all this in a food processor, blender, whichever one you have. And like I told you, it's gonna give you that baby food look, but it's still gonna taste good. Now, what you can do to thin that out is add more oil and vinegar to it to kind of thin it out so it don't look like green vomit. So it's up to you how you want to do it. It's your show, it's your thing. Y'all, guess what? Somebody told me that I intimidate them. I thought that was the funniest thing I've heard. Like, my cooking intimidates them. I'm like, man, please. And I said, hey, look, I come in peace and hunger. That's all I come in. You making some food, send me a plate. I want one. I ain't judging at all. And that's one thing I think I would love to get rid of, that misconception that people think that because people think that chefs are always judging food. Man, we just be hungry. I just want to eat. The farthest thing from my mind is like, they could have done this better. This, if I would have cooked it, I would have done that. And you can't even ask me, well, what you think, because it's irrelevant. It don't matter. If the plate empty, the food's good, and that's all you got to worry about. Now, I just don't. I don't want to. First of all, second of all, it ain't my thing. So I'm gonna go through. So in this, it calls for garlic. Normally, I get the garlic that's in a jar, but I want to do a little fresh garlic comparison. So I'm just gonna use 3 little cloves of garlic. Put in there, and it also calls for. So in place of, I told you I don't really like spicy stuff, right? And so the recipe calls for a serrano pepper. Never had one. And so I didn't get one because I can't always find them. So I didn't get a serrano pepper. I got a red pepper. I'm just gonna give you the red. And you're supposed to put pepper flake in it, which I put a little bit in there. Red pepper flake is supposed to go in there as well. So I'm gonna put a little bit in there. And we're gonna use that instead of the serrano pepper. That way I ain't gotta worry about if it's gonna be spicy, too spicy, or what it's gonna be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Using what I already had before. And if you want to use the serrano peppers, by all means, do that. I just didn't want to. That just wasn't what I wanted to do with this recipe. So that's that. I always peel my garlic before I garlic it up, especially with the fresh garlic. I've been places where people don't peel it. That's the only reason why I said that. So we got our garlic, what's gonna go in here. We got our, we'll put all the rest of the ingredients in so you can see what it looks like, right? As I play with this garlic, get it where I need it to be. And then we'll sit that off into the refrigerator, let that chill. And what we do after we do that, we are going to we're going to season our cauliflower, and then we'll put the rest of it together. So we'll start with cauliflower. We're gonna get that in, let that cook, and then we're gonna go from there. So give me just a second, guys, and I'll be back. Hey guys, we back. We're finna get this cauliflower seasoned up, get it cooking and kicking and cooking. So we got that cauliflower that we seasoned up, guys, right? And so that's what we're gonna use to do our smoked cauliflower. So here are the seasonings that we will use for that. We're gonna use this one from last week, right? Sweet and smoky. Then we're gonna use some smoked paprika just to make sure we get that smoked flavor in there. And that's it, right? We're gonna keep it simple because that's what we do. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna use some oil as well, a little olive oil. And so we're gonna put some olive oil on there. And then you're gonna season, but you're gonna season how you like it. And so for me, I'm with it. I'm with the seasoning thing. I'm talking about. Let's season it up. You know what I'm saying? I tried this one time before when I was doing some meal prep for somebody doing the Daniel fast. And man, I was like, oh, this is good. So I just had to I had to stay with it. I'm gonna add some garlic powder, onion powder to it just because that's me. I forget how much is in that other seasoning, but we're gonna add just a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder to give it a little flair, because that's what we do. And we're gonna toss them up, get them pretty well coated, pretty good, right? And that getting it coated, that's gonna make it all worthwhile. Okay, so boom, we back. And we're gonna build these trays while everything getting ready, right? Because that's what we do. So like I told y'all, I got extra. I'm gonna add some so it's rice, black beans, and slop. But you gotta just build it right. So rice is the bottom, black beans on top of that, and then your slop. And then the rest of the veggies that you're gonna use, right? So we're gonna put some avocado on there. We're gonna put our chimichurri sauce, and that's gonna be that. You can put other vegetables like green pepper, red pepper, all that, right? You can do that, but you don't have to. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. We got one that we're gonna do some ground. We're gonna do some not ground. We're gonna do black beans with, because Doc like them black beans, but I don't like no kind of beans unless it's green beans. Just telling you, don't shoot me. But it is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do one with jalapeno. We're gonna do one with jalapeno rice, because the jalapeno rice from minute rice is hot. I'm talking about spicy. So we want to make sure Doc like the spice. I ain't fooling with it. So we're gonna make sure she gets one of those, and one of these with the chicken flavored rice, because she loves chicken. So we're gonna do that. All right. So we got some black beans, two black beans, two without, right? And then, like I said, this is particularly a vegan dish. So we're gonna make it sure that we keep two of them vegan in our building. So boom, we got 2 and 2. And the rest of it, you just build it the way the way you want to. So I'm gonna add some slaw here. Add some slaw there. Add some here. Add some there. It's kind of like a salad. I mean, like, you could look at the cabbage as a salad, but I mean, it's still, it's supposed to be it's a slaw, right? So you got a slaw mix. And with the chimichurri and the sauce from the chimichurri sauce, it's gonna make it all come together. I know you're thinking like, I don't know, but I'm telling you, I've had it before, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing for no reason. So I told you I was gonna add some ground turkey to mine. Definitely gonna do that. This particular ground turkey is taco flavor and chorizo flavor. I mixed them together. They weren't too much, but I told y'all sometimes that be happening to me. So that's what I build. The simple part of the build look like right now. Once the cauliflower gets done, we'll add that to the top and put the chimichurri sauce and avocado on there. So with the cauliflower, you want to cook it until it's soft. Not completely soft, right? You want it to be roasted and still have that crunch to it. So that's why I put mine in the new wave oven. You can do it in the air fryer too. Just watch it, right? Because for the most part, you can eat this. This is one of those things you can eat cold or hot, right? And it's totally up to you how you decide to do it. For me, I want mine hot. So I'm going to kind of do my cauliflower al dente to the point where it's still going to be good. It's still going to be flavorful. It's still going to have just enough crunch so it's not mush, right? You don't want to cook the cauliflower till it's mush. So that's what we're working with. We're going to put some avocado on these. Our chimichurri. They're gonna look great. We're gonna eat in a minute. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, we got our meal set up here. And we're gonna put them final touches on this smoked cauliflower and that chimichurri sauce. So, finished product of our smoked cauliflower. Yeah, and it's good too. Oh yeah, oh it's good. Oh, it's good. All right, so just add it on in. Add it on in. Y'all, this is gonna be amazing. Like I told you, I've had it before. I'm anxious to try it with the ground turkey. See how that, see how it turn out and things. But I kind of think that it's gonna be all right. Because it ain't too far from the original. Just adding some stuff. So yeah, as much or as little cauliflower as you like. Up to you. It's your dish. It's up to you. And then we'll just spoon some of this chimichurri sauce over the top of the slaw. And we are done, folks. I'm talking about done. And so you just want to just drizzle, drop a little bit over that cauliflower. Over that coleslaw. Yeah, yep. And now you see what I'm talking about when it looks. When I say it looks fresh, it doesn't look like vomit, like green baby vomit, or doesn't look like what's the other one? Can't think of the other name. It escapes me right now. Oh, a guacamole. Doesn't look like guacamole. It's a fresh look. And that's it, guys. We did it again. This dope cooking show. And it's up to you if you want to use the rest of what's in this. Like I did, a decent amount. So I'm going to spread the love. Spread the love on this slaw. See, all this going to get in there and be delicioso. So that's what we got. That's what we did, guys. Check him out. This dope cooking show. More meal prep. Y'all call me the meal prep king. I'll take it. Thank you very much. I sure will. And I'm going to keep bringing you the hits now. You got to get off into some big back stuff, y'all. So next week, don't be talking about no meal prep, because we're going to do some pasta or something. All right, y'all. We out. All right, guys. We did it again. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to get in on some of this. Make this at home. Make it at home, because what is this? I have no words. So look, we did it again, guys. This dope cooking show, full fire. It's so good. So with this chorizo and taco flavored ground turkey, it's got a little kick to it, which caught me in the back and forth while I can talk for a second. It catches you on the back end. So be careful, but it's still good. I would hit it with a little seasoning or something. Don't just do it straight out the tube, because it ain't got no us flavor on it. You know what I'm talking about? So definitely try it. Give it a shot. See what you think. This dope cooking show, guys. We did it again. Catch y'all next week. Peace.